So we offer what's called localized cryotherapy. We have two different models. Brought one in today. So this big old CO2 tank that's hanging out over here, we utilize this with our casein model, which is this little handheld device. So what we can do is shoot out basically a cold vapor. We'll utilize this for a few different reasons. We'll utilize it for, say, a facial, pain management session, or for fat freezing or cryolipolysis. And we have what's called a Cryo 21 model, or Cryo Tone model, and that uses more of what's called like a cold wand. And we would use that for the cryofacials or cryolipolysis or fat freezing sessions. Now, the first one I'll start with is pain management. The case in pain management, essentially what we would do is utilize this for very chronic, very acute conditions. We especially like to use it for somebody that's a bit weary of going into a whole body chamber. It's a nice intro to cryotherapy, but also very good for very acute chronic conditions, whether it's, in your case, some cervical issues going on, or you have a knee replacement, shoulder replacement, or even shoulder. All right. And now for fat freezing and facials. So like I was saying, we do both the fat freezing, we do facials. We use both models. Like you can see here, this is the Cryo 21 model that uses more of that cold wand. So essentially you put basically a cream on the abdomen. Basically it's just a barrier, so that way we're not just taking a cold wand and just going against the skin and potentially creating friction or creating a cold burn. But with the fat freezing sessions, we create a manual manipulation. So by that what I mean is we take the offhand, as you can see from one of our staff members, Mary. She's taking the opposite hand, creating basically a separation between fascia and the fat layer. That way we can take that cold wand and get directly to those cells, freeze them off, and essentially kill the fat cells. And on the facial standpoint, again, utilizing both models from the Cryo 21 and that casein model there, we'll utilize it for a facial of basically firming, tightening the face and the jawline. We'll even do those fine line and wrinkles within those sessions. And we also offer what's called a vagus nerve stimulation. Great session all in all. It's very quick. You start with the spray at the front of the head and it goes all the way down the spine, down to basically the tailbone, and come back up and hit the shoulders. Great for pain relief. Great for overall alleviation of pain and boosting energy levels as well.